somebody who's going to placate on my giftedness rather than judge me on my faithfulness.
Wow. Come on, Jesus.
The very thing God may have called you to do, you won't do. Because God will resist you and grace somebody who is more humble to carry out the work. Look at verse 6. Therefore, humble yourselves under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in what? Due time. You're going to get yours. Look at your neighbor and tell them you're going to get yours.
You're going to get yours.
In due time. Tell them again, real, like you believe it. You're going to get yours.
You're going to get yours.
In due time.
In due time.
Now, don't be looking at nobody else's wife and stuff. I told you. Watch how you say that. Don't look at my wife talking about, you going to get yours, but don't do that. Watch it. Tell me, you going to get yours in due time. Y'all watch this. God will exalt you in due time. Y'all, if you let the people exalt you, the people can sit you down. If you let the people prop you up on praise, if you got to do everything to please the people, as soon as you don't please the people, they'll put you down. But what God put up, can't no man take down. Not no earthly man. I ain't concerned with pleasing the people. I'm concerned with pleasing God. And guess what? God said, in due time. But the microwave generation say, if it ain't happening now, God ain't with it. That's what the microwave generation say. Y'all listen. Y'all know how many times I, in my earlier life, put popcorn in the microwave and didn't read? And thought the popcorn was supposed to be ready in 15 seconds. Y'all look, I'm hitting on the microwave. What's wrong with the microwave? Then one day I read. It said, push popcorn and wait. Listen. And y'all, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking. Now, this is me being young. I got more wisdom now. Amen. And I'm looking. And I'm waiting. The bag started rising. Pop. Pop, pop, pop. Guess what I had, y'all? Popcorn. But what I had to do? I had to wait. I can't put it in and think I'm going to get it right away. It don't work like that. Y'all, ministry don't work like that. Nothing work like that. We do marriage like that. We go out on 3 dates, I'm ready to marry you. What? Pop? Pop, pop, pop. You gotta wait. Ministry don't work like that. We get birthed in a year and we think we're supposed to be like the next man who's been doing 15, 20 years of ministry. You go through your ups and downs, your peaks and valleys. You gotta wait. Y'all, let me tell you something. You know what defines a power couple? Since everybody like to talk about power couples. People that can wait it out.
Woo, Jesus! You got the preacher.
Dated this girl for 6 years. I had to wait. God! Listen, we're going to talk about it. Being young, wanted to be intimate. Guess what she told me? I'm a virgin, so you're going to have to what? Wait. But Keith Sweat told me, anything worth having, worth fighting for. So guess what I did? I wait. Because through faith and what? Patience. We inherit the promises. Listen, if you're not going to have faith and you don't know how to wait, you ain't going to get nothing good. You're going to get all the stuff that's going to zap away in 10, 15 seconds. You got to know how to wait. Then in verse 8, no, go back to verse 7. Casting all your care upon him, for he what? For he cares for you. Be sober, be vigilant. That word vigilant means ever awake and alert. Saints of God, you got to be awake and alert. Listen, he ain't just getting you tired about church for nothing. He ain't just getting you not want to come for nothing. He's not just getting you want to stay home for nothing. He's trying to literally devour you. It ain't by happenstance. Listen, y'all. They say the greatest trick the devil ever had is to convince the world that he didn't exist. You think it ain't the devil. You think it's just something wrong with me. No, y'all, that's the devil. When he puts everything in front of the plan of God, that's the devil. He trying to get you so busy you can't even come. That's the devil. Every time God ushers you to a place, you can't even get what you need. That's the devil. He said, says, be sober and vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walks about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Now, y'all, notice he didn't say seeking everybody. See, this we got to get into the word and really be a student. He said, the enemy seeks whom he may devour. That word devour means to swallow up. So the enemy is looking for specific people that think they know it. The enemy, listen, y'all, listen. You think you the baddest guy on the block? You ain't picking fights with everybody.
That's right.
Listen, I'm going to have strong on weights we lift. I'm not picking a fight with Block. I'm not. Now, big man, we got to talk this out. Just like Craig did on Friday. I ain't trying to fight you, Debo. But Debo said, I know you ain't. Listen, y'all. Some people you ain't just running up on.
That's right.
But you know who to pick on. And so the enemy is, see, we don't think the devil is this crafty and this cunning. So he walks around. He look for the know-it-alls. You got it all figured out, don't you? That's right. You're supposed to be the evangelist. You're supposed to be the apostle. You're supposed to be the pastor. You're supposed to be the prophet. You think you know it all? You won't even humble yourself? I'm finna utterly devour you. This ain't what I say, y'all. This is what the Bible says. That's why he says, clothe yourself with humility. Every area of your, humble yourself. Because I'll exalt you in due time. Because you don't know he's plotting on you. Amen. Y'all, shepherd's job is to love people that don't know when the enemy plotting on them. That's why a good shepherd leaves the 99 and he goes after the one. You think it's easy being a pastor? I had to tell the first lady, 90% of the stuff we argue about ain't got nothing to do with us. It's about church stuff. This one doing that one doing this. Now when she forget to warm up the steak, now I'm mad. Because I done used all my grace on the church stuff. Where my steak? Same way with her. Listen, we got into it about something that ain't had nothing to do with us. First lady had to call me back and say, babe, I don't even care. We ain't going there today. I said, thank you. Y'all, ministry ain't no cakewalk. Leadership ain't no cakewalk. That's why everybody can't do it. That's why as quick as you think you'll go up, you'll come right back down. And the Bible says great will be the fall of it. Destruct. What? Pride comes before what? Destruction. And a haughty look before a fall. You know what that haughty look is? People think they know it all. God says, the devil, your adversary, is literally trying to destroy you. Why in that church? Why in that devil? Listen, you don't know this plan to destroy you? Now, I've seen people utterly destroyed. I've seen people who are great in the faith utterly destroyed. I've seen it. People with churches about to be mega churches, 500 members, destroyed. Marriages destroyed. Financial status destroyed because they thought they knew it all. A wise man will humble himself because the lack of humility will put him in the path of the devourer. Let me say that again. A wise man will humble themselves because a lack of humility will put him in the path of the devourer. This is how the devil works. He play on you, then he get you out there. Then when he out there, guess what he do? He snap like an alligator and devour you. Listen, he'll drive all your money. He'll eat up all your finances. People will literally turn their back on you. It look like nothing ain't working out. All because you wasn't wise enough to submit to leadership and order. You got to be wise. God instituted this stuff. A wise man will humble himself because the lack of humility will put him in the path of the devourer. If you want to be in the path of the devourer, operate with a lack of humility. Think you know everything. You'll be utterly devoured. Y'all, I've seen my finances utterly gone. You ever had a check? And listen, and it was a nice check.
Yes.
But because wisdom wasn't present, the devourer ate that sucker up. Where did the money? Y'all ever had one of these? No, babe, real talk. Call me now. What? Babe, it's $48 in the bank. I love the way they got the banking online now, because it show you everything. You ate up $98 worth of McDonald's and Burger King and 5 hit and 3 damn 40. It happened. Yo, listen, we had to add it up. Babe, we spent $187 on fast food.
That's it?
30. He said that's it. he doing better than me. Yo, we literally added it up. God said this way it's going. But a lack of wisdom won't even examine that. A lack of wisdom won't even, I just need more money. Now people just say, I just need more money.
No.
I just need more money. You won't even humble yourself and look at your spending habits. Yo, because that's what a lack of humility does. It sends you into the path of the devourer.
Yes.
Whether it's money, whether it's your marriage, whether it's your business, whether it's what you're going to do in ministry. When you can't be humble, you walk down the path of the devourer. People of God, you need wisdom for the defining moments of your life. I'm coming to a close. You need wisdom for the defining moments of your life. When you lack wisdom, you make decisions you haven't fully thought through. You start things that you don't finish, and you leave a trail of unfinished works. Listen, you leave a trail of unfinished works when you lack wisdom. Y'all, I've started so many things that I knew I shouldn't have, but I did them anyway. Y'all, I'm going to tell myself right now. I started one of them companies got me. I'm not going to put their name out. Man, I got known, I said, I got something for you. I wouldn't tell you because I was evaluating. Tell myself. But watch this. I'm not saying the company is not what it is. That's why I'm not going to be, ignorant to put the name out. I'm not saying that. Wisdom knows I don't have the time. I don't have the time for this. Yes, it's good. Yes, it's that. But y'all, wisdom is knowing what you don't have time for.
That's right.
I ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all, listen. I have to devote too much energy to reap the benefits of this particular thing. That's energy that I don't have right now. Because that time and resources is going to the things of God. Yes, it may be a good idea. Yes, it for somebody else because you ain't got time for that. Wisdom knows how to prioritize things. I told Brown today, we want to have service in the other room because of the lights down the middle. When we dim the lights, sometimes it get too dark. But based on the time we got here, wisdom said, you ain't got time for it. Not this Sunday. Not that it's a wrong thing. You don't have time for it right now. You haven't prepared for it. Everything that's going on in your life is not that it's wrong. You haven't prepared for it. You haven't prioritized it. You don't have time for it. Wisdom is preparation and time management. Amen. That's what it is. I can remember a time I said I was going to fix my own brakes. I'm closing. Don't worry, I'm closing. No, I ain't put no houses out. No cars. So, y'all, there was a time I was going to fix my own brakes. Y'all pay attention to this. So, I jacked up the car. I got it. I took off the tire. As soon as I looked at them brakes, the wisdom of God came over me. I looked at that, I said, this is nothing. The wisdom of God came over me and said, you better call somebody. Boy, you finna tear something up. God utterly spoke to me and said, you better call somebody. Thinking because it just passed, right? Everybody pop pads on and off. Listen, I'm not that guy. Listen, you know why I'm not that guy? Because I don't have time to be that guy. If I really wanted to learn how to take some pads off, I'll do it. I don't have time to do it, so I'm not that guy. Just own where you are.
Amen. That's right.
I ain't got time to prove to you I'm the manly guy with the grease and the elbows and the black mark on it. That ain't me right now. Because I ain't got time to be that. I'll pay you to be that.
Right, amen.
Amen.
So, too many people.
Amen, Pastor.
Too many people jack up the car. Y'all follow me? Too many people jack up the car. They take off the tire. And rather than get somebody else involved in what they're not sure of, they allow pride to make them do it anyway. Because they want to prove to the people, I got this. And then they put the tire on. And they get in the car.